Hey, everybody, we want to welcome you to another edition of Ranch Horse Rhinestones and Rowels. I'm Sherry Neighbors, and with me, as always, is my friend, coach, and colleague, Heather Young. Pam Minnick is not going to be with us today. As always, she's on another assignment, but I swear to goodness, she is going to come back and join us. She and I have a lot of work to do with Heather getting ready for the AQHA Select World Show. So she said she's coming back and with a vengeance, and she and I are both going to be riding together. I don't have a whole lot that's been going on with me other than the weather, but I'm going to turn it over to Heather and let her tell you, Heather, what's been going on with you.
Well, hello, Facebook. Yeah, so Pam is in Shipshewana, Indiana for the 6-horse hitch finals, draft horse finals. And I'm sure she's going to have a great time this week watching that. I think there's Percherons, Belgians, and Clydesdales that will be competing against each other for the World Championship show. So Pam couldn't be with us, and we miss her as always. But like Sherry said, she will be back. What have I been doing? Same old thing, giving lessons, judging horse shows. I just got back from Minnesota. I leave this weekend to go to Reno, Nevada. And then I think 1st of October, I have to go to Washington. And then I'm done for a while. And then it's nothing but AQHA World Show. So we have quite a few going to that and just trying to get everybody ready and whipped into shape and ready to go for that. In fact, I think entries are due tomorrow, at midnight?
I think so. I know I got an email today that said something like 36 hours yesterday, maybe, to get the entries in. I have already entered. So if you are going to the AQHA World Show, you don't have much time.
Yes. Or you can pay a late fee.
Yeah, I think it's $1,000 or $1,500 for the late fee.
Something crazy like that. Well, we just completed our last horse show. Is combined July and August, and so I think we need to start with a drawing.
Sherry? That's right. Tell us what we're going to be drawing for.
So what we're drawing for is Debbie from the UK. Her horse. She has 3 horses that show with us, and I showed you this last time. Tailgater tail bags. They're kind of nylon on the outside, and they have a soft inside and a double Velcro deal here. And these are really, really nice tail bags. And she was generous enough to sponsor and send us quite a few. But so what we're going to do is one drawing. Since we didn't have a whole lot of entries this time, we're going to do one drawing for a tail bag. And then we have something new that we're doing. We're going to start with this July-August show, but we're going to start awarding the highest point earner, the one that earned the highest score. We're going to give them a prize at every horse show. Now that is across all divisions, across all classes. So if you had the highest score in the green horse non-pro trail, then you will win the prize. So whoever has the highest score will win a prize at the remainder shows of this year, starting this one. So we're going to start with the drawing, and Sherry has all the numbers, and she's going to draw for it.
I've got all the numbers right here in this mug. I'm going to shake it up good.
Shake.
Yeah, like Kobe would always say. And we're not having a Thirsty Thursday since it's going to be Toasting Tuesday. But Kobe couldn't be here this evening. But so here is the drawing.
And I have the names. I have all the numbers and names.
Yeah, because I just have the back numbers is all I've got. So I've got number 10.
Number 10. Lucky number 10. Who is lucky number 10? Oh, that's Mary Kite.
Woo,
congratulations,
right,
Mary.
Yeah, she's been entering quite a few shows. That's good. I'm glad she finally won something.
Well, congratulations, Mary. And we will get this tailgater tail sack to you. I think you're going to love it. And your beautiful bay horse will have a long, flowing, thick tail.
Yeah, that Miss Susie. I mean, and Mary's been working hard. She's been working hard over the last few years. That mare was a little bit feisty when they first started out, but over the last few years, she's come to some of the clinics that we've done here, Heather, and she's really come a long way. And I'm really excited for her because, people who work hard, things pay off.
They absolutely do. And yeah, she is doing very well. So what do you say we move? Go ahead.
I was just going to say, we've got some new things coming up. And we're going to talk about that ride, the pattern that we were going to do.
Yep. So what we've decided, we have Rob Houghton, and he's designing some really cool trail courses for us, very professional. And we just don't have a lot of entries in it. And so what we decided to do is to start having a ride the pattern. And we should have that for you next week. I will video and go through different things while I'm on a horse at the barn and kind of show you some things and some options. You may think, I don't have all these obstacles. And I think our current pattern has something about take a hammer and hammer a nail into a tree or something. And so somebody might think, well, I'm going to do this in my arena. I don't have a tree. But anyway, I'm going to go over some things and some tips and try to get more interest in the trail. We have really great trail patterns. They're really not that difficult. And so I think that'll be something new and exciting. And all you have to do is tune into this live show, and you're going to get great tips. And it'll just help you with all of your future shows.
Well, and I appreciate you just following along, because since we don't have Pam Minnick here, who is a real live professional, to stick with the agenda, and I did not stick with the agenda. I just rolled right on past the results. So I know most people are probably tuning in order to get the results, and I'm going to just backtrack because I am not a professional. And I appreciate Heather, you just rolling with me, because I know that you thought, what the hell is Sherry doing?
Hey, I'll just roll with the flow.
Well, there were some great entries. There weren't a lot of them this time, and we're hoping that we get some more. But there were really some great entries. And we appreciate all of you who just keep entering every time, because there are some amazing prizes that are going to be those for some of those that enter the most times. But even if you've not entered at all, there are still some great money to win and some great prizes that are still going to be at the end of the year. So I just want to say congratulations to everybody who entered. Thank you for entering, and y'all looked amazing.
So let's get to the results. And in our youth ranch riding and ranch trail, our winner was Jackie Minarson, and she's riding a nice little paint horse. I see a lot of improvement from the first time she showed with us. So congratulations on those 2 wins, Jackie. In our green non-pro trail, first place is Teresa Lackey out of Oklahoma. Congratulations, Teresa. In second place, we had a new rider, and she's out of the UK. And I know I'm going to butcher your name, and your sister was third, and I know I'm going to butcher her name because it's the same last name, but I apologize in advance. So in second place, green non-pro trail is Samantha Van Sheppigan. That's the best I can do. And then in third place in the green non-pro trail was Mandy Van Sheppigan. So thanks for showing with us, and we hope to have you back with us. We really enjoyed watching you guys. In our non-pro trail, first place went to Sandra Houghton. She's from the Netherlands as well. And in second place in the non-pro trail went to Rob Houghton, her husband from the Netherlands. So congratulations to you guys. In our green open trail, we had in first place, now all 3 of these were ridden by the same rider, Terry Brazier, and the owner is Debbie, and she's the one that is the owner of the Tailgater Tailbags. So thank you again, Debbie. But in first place in the green open trail is Lady and Terry Brazier. Second place is Tia, Terry Brazier. And in third is Bailey and Terry Brazier. Moving on to the non-pro ranch riding. In first place, we have Gil Raymond. Second place, Alyssa Hammond. In our novice non-pro ranch riding, first place is Lysandra Moore. And in second place is Teresa Lackey. Moving into the non-pro ranch riding, first place went to Rob Houghton. Second place, Sandra Houghton. And in third place, Mary Kite. So congratulations to you all. In our open green ranch riding, first place went to Lady and Terry Brazier. Second place, Cassie Havel. Third is Bailey and Terry Brazier. And fourth is Tia and Terry Brazier. So those are our results. And, you know, like we were talking about earlier, we will award the highest score will win a prize. So the highest score throughout all divisions and all the classes, trail and ranch riding, goes to Mr. Rob Houghton. And he scored a 77 in the ranch riding. So
wow.
Congratulations to you, Rob. You will also receive a tailgater tail bag, and that will be shipped from Debbie since she is in the UK, and she'll ship that over to you. So, Rob, I need to get your address so that I can get it to Debbie so it can be shipped to you. Congratulations. Good job. And you as well have made great improvement.
Well, yeah, congratulations to everybody. And we really encourage the entries, because the more entries that there are, the better chances that you have to win the money, because there's always cash prizes at the end of the show. So we just need to try to get some people motivated. If you've got some friends that you've been wanting to come show with, get them all to come over. And like I said, we've got the patterns for the rest of the year lined up, so you can all do all of them at one time. You don't have to wait and do each one each month and it's due. You can do it now, do all 3 of them, all 4 of them, and then you're done for the rest of the year. And then all you have to do is just enter when it's time to post your video. So go ahead and enter, because it really is exciting. I know we've all been really busy and things have been going on. We haven't been on here as much trying to advocate for our shows, but this is really a great thing. And so many people that I know of that have been doing this show are doing so much better in the show pen now. So it really does help.
Absolutely. And anytime you can watch yourself and go back and watch. And the cool thing is if you've been showing with us we've been doing this over a year now, you can go back in the archives and look at your first run back in 2020, I think, whenever COVID first hit and everything got shut down, and compare how you were then to now, over a year later, and you'll see how much you've grown and how much you've improved. But anytime you can watch yourself, you see things and you can improve on things.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I do it all the time, especially here lately, getting ready for the World Show. I'm going back and looking at 2017 at my first World Show that I went to, and not on the same horse, but things have just progressed better. You know, ask for help. It doesn't matter who it's from, but ask for help, because I couldn't do it without the help I've gotten. And of course, my help is always from Heather, but I wouldn't be here or where we are without that. And going with that, you know, we're talking about we've talked about doing a virtual clinic. And so I think that's going to be exciting. We've had a lot of feedback on that, and a lot of people wanting to be able to subscribe to the virtual clinic. So I know we've been talking about that. So Heather, tell them when you think that might be.
Yeah. And it is exciting. And so I think we'll be shooting that at the end of September. We'll have to do some editing, I'm sure. So somewhere in October, maybe mid-October, that'll be available. And what we'll do is probably on the website, we'll have a link where you can pay. And then once you pay for it, then I will send over to you the YouTube link. It'll be a private link, and you can watch it anytime. You can watch it as many times as you want, anytime you want, and it'll be right there saved in your files in YouTube to go back to and look at. And so I'm really excited about that, and I think it's going to be a good thing. And we're just trying to coordinate everything and get us all when we're all available. And like I said, I think we'll be doing that at the end of September, and it'll be available mid-October.
And the exciting thing about that is, like you said, they can watch it over and over again, because I can't tell you how many clinics I've been to, whether it's ranch riding or the versatility or even the roping clinics. We would go to David Key's roping clinic, and he would tell us to write down the notes, what to try to remember. So there's so much information, and we're so involved in what's being said. I'm not good with retaining information. So to be able to go back and watch over and over again, especially a specific part that you're interested in, and how to improve it. This is such a cool idea, and I'm so excited that we're getting to bring that to the public, or bring that to our viewers, because it will absolutely be worth the money. But just to be able to go back and watch it over and again, that's exciting.
Exactly, and you can do it in the comfort of your home, whenever you're in the air conditioner, or if you're in Australia or New Zealand. I guess it's wintertime right now, or moving, we're obviously in opposite seasons. But anyway, in the comfort of your own home, and then you can the next day go out and work it with your horse and work on things. And you can always go back and rewatch it. And that's I like that you said about taking notes, because that's something I do whenever I have lessons, and I have a student that has really learned something really came to life, that the light bulb went off. I have them write notes. Get your phone out, write notes. That way you don't forget it. And read those notes before you go back and write again.
Yeah. I've done that a million times with you.
That way, what you just learned, you can practice. So taking notes is always a great thing. And while we're talking about taking notes, so we're going to move into our tips. I would highly recommend on this trail that you go back, and I would highly recommend that you watch the non-pro trail and even the green open. But I think the non-pro trail, the exhibitors in that class did every maneuver correctly, and the green open did as well, except the roping. They're not quite as good with the roping, if you will. They hadn't practiced as much. I don't mean that derogatory. It's new to them. They've admitted it, and they love it. They love the roping thing. But specifically the non-pro, because the things that they do are correct. So I'd highly recommend that you go watch that and even look at their score sheets. But whenever you're doing the bridge and the ground tie, and this specific pattern said go and sweep the bridge, it's not about you sweeping the bridge. It's about your horse ground tying while you go do a job. So it's kind of realistic, like in an everyday ranch environment. So you've ground tied your horse, you need to go do a job. So some of the people did not keep the camera where I could see the horse. And I judged it again. I didn't have anybody of my people showing, so I didn't mind judging it. There were no conflicts. But so what you need to do is have your videographer move and maybe zoom out so that you get the whole picture. You want to see the horse is ground tying. He's not taking any steps. You also want to see that the person, the rider, went over to the bridge and swept the bridge. And a few of them followed the rider over to the bridge and took the video camera completely off the horse. So again, we're judging the horse and that he will ground tie. So try to get all of that in that picture. And then we had a few questions on the roping. So I know roping is new to some of you, and that's okay. And I'm glad that you guys are excited and we want to help you. But I want you to, and I think Sherry's going to help me out. So think of it in a real life scenario. We're on the ranch, checking our cows. We've got a sick cow. We need to cut out and doctor. We need to rope it. So if I'm chasing a cow, how would it be? They're not going to be facing me, most likely. So Sherry's going to show us with a visual what the position should be. So Sherry, take it away.
All right, I've got a little demonstration here. I've got my plastic cow and I've got my roper guy. And the thing about positioning is a lot of people want to get right behind, and that's almost impossible to throw the rope and catch your horns or your hay bale, whatever you've got roping. So if you are right-handed, you want to be on the left hip of your cow. You want to be off just a little bit so you can still see your cow's horns here. So you want to kind of be off to the left. You know, your positioning, you can kind of do that if you're green with roping and you want to get a little closer and your target is sitting still, that's fine. Move a little closer if you can. I think degree of difficulty is going to be the factor in the judging of it. And if just the opposite, if you are left-handed, then you'll be off to the right hip of your cow. You do not want to be right behind. You want to be off to the right so that your left, you can swing and you can get your rope out and catch your cow. And as far as up close and stuff, yeah, you know, you don't want to be right on top of it where you can just throw the horns, the loop over the horns. But if that's going to be easier for you, if you've not roped, do whatever is easier for you. But positioning is not right behind. It's going to be on one side or the other. Like you're chasing the cow through the pasture, trying to catch them before they get to the river or jump off the Grand Canyon.
Right. And very seldom are they going to be actually facing you where your horse and the cow are head to head. So you don't do that either. You want to be, like Sherry said, behind it, but to the side. So if you're right-handed, you want that steer to your right. If you're left-handed, you want that steer head to your left. And typically you kind of want the horse's shoulder, if it's like the size of a true live cow, you want the horse's shoulder somewhere around the hips of that cow. And that way you can throw it and not have to throw 10 miles, or you're not up on top of it where you just set it on the horn. So we will have some of that live demonstration and ride the pattern coming soon. And like I said, I hope to have that for you next week to give you some insight on the new trail pattern for September. It's a really cool pattern. I have a really cool ranch riding pattern 4, AQHA pattern 4. And the entries are due September the 26th. Go to the website, www.hyvirtualranchshow.com. You can enter and pay right there. There's also the patterns. And then you post your video on the 27th. Post it to the Facebook page on the 27th. And then we'll get it judged and do payouts and prizes and all that good fun stuff.
It's exciting. And, you know, people should go ahead and get your entries in. This really is fun. We enjoy doing it. And this gets me with Heather, because right now we've not been able to have a chance to get together and ride. I am so looking forward, Heather, to coming up and riding with you here next month and getting prepared mentally, physically, horse-wise, getting ready for that world show. If you've got things that you want to do, it's easy. All you have to do is try, do these videos, enter, and get the judging, get the critiquing back, because it's $25. Whereas you go somewhere else, it's a lot of money. So it's all worth it. I totally enjoy doing these things. I have missed it so much. I've missed getting with Heather and with Pam. And so hopefully we will get to do that very, very soon. I need the help, and I need to bring that, me and Pam want to bring that globe home, and we can't do it by sitting on the couch or sitting by ourselves. So Heather, I'm looking forward to riding with you. And I guess we want to just say thank you for entering. Everybody, congratulations. And I've had a great time.
Yep, me too. And as always, it was a great show. It was fun. And I think we have a lot of information that we've given people, and we're going to continue giving you guys information. So, you know, just enter the show and learn and improve. And we hope to see you guys at a show.
Absolutely. We want to say cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you, as always, for what you do for me and for everybody. I just hope everybody else enjoys it too. So cheers.
Cheers and happy trails.